Hey guys, let's have a look at some interesting facets regarding the upcoming film The Fantastic Four First Steps. The Fantastic Four First Steps happens to be an upcoming American superhero film that is based on the Marvel Comics superhero team named the Fantastic Four. The film will not be a traditional origin story trying to retell the tale for the Fantastic Four from scratch. Instead, it will feature the team as a group of already established heroes that have tapped into their powers since some time ago. The president of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, also confirmed this, wherein they are aiming to avoid repeating the origin roots of the Fantastic Four, which has already been covered in previous films, which to say in fact removes the scope of redundancy from the project and gives it ample grounds to bring forward a more fresh perspective to the character's arc. The project is primarily set in an alternate version of the 1960s with a retro-futuristic aesthetic. This henceforth places the Fantastic Four outside the main Earth 616 MCU continuity, at least initially, allowing for an immense space for a fresh start and minimizing the expectations for an immediate crossover. The film will see us witnessing the Fantastic Four facing Galactus, the World Devourer, and his herald named Shalabal aka the Silver Surfer as they arrive to consume Earth. As per the film's official synopsis, if Galactus' plan to devour the entire planet and everyone on it burned bad enough, it suddenly gets very personal. This synopsis indeed makes the plotline of the film sound very intriguing and a worthy opening challenge for the pristine batch of the Fantastic Four. There have been some posters released for the film as well, when one of them showcases the foursome, who are gleaming and radiating in the charm of their enchanting aura, wherein they seem to be posing while being completely consumed within the warmth of their familial tie, wherein each of them seems to be channeling their senses across the area of space, making it settle towards the central and the capturing motion of the camera. There has been another poster unveiled by the makers as well that compellingly lays out the credentials of the film's characters when it introduces the four along the lines of their daily names, when it quite artistically and brilliantly blends it out with the identity of their superhero personas. The makers have released the final trailer for the film a few days ago, and I must say that the trailer terrifically buys the thread of the introductory initials of these colorful looking characters that is laid out by an exuberant looking host, wherein the showcasing of their superhero credentials continues to flow and effortlessly swim in the air, wherein they seem to be traveling through the wide waters of daily life that is matched with the montage of danger and hilarity. The trailer henceforth indeed incredibly lays out and fabulously fills the patchwork of this project before the eventual unveiling of this gorgeous looking spectacle across the globe. The core theme of the film will center around the Fantastic Four's strength as a family unit and how in turn they balance out their heroic roles with their familial bonds and struggles. The screenplay of the film was written by Matt Shackman, Josh Friedman, and Cameron Spears, with Eric Pearson brought on board for a final polish. The principal photography of the film took place at Pinewood Studios outside London, with additional photography or reshoots that were conducted in Los Angeles. The Fantastic Four First Steps will officially kick off Phase 6 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The team was teased in a post-credit scene of Thunderbolts that suggests their eventual and ultimately intended arrival in the main MCU continuity. A key plot point of the film revolves around the revelation that the Fantastic Four do not belong to this 1960s universe but have arrived from the sacred timeline, which is indeed the world of the main MCU continuity. They choose to settle in this new society after their heroic act against Mole Man, following which they have been working for years to find a way back to their home universe and family. The film will be released on July the 25th of 2025 across the globe, including the terrains of India, wherein the premiere events for the film are scheduled earlier, with London being on July 10th and Los Angeles on July 20th. The four that are ready to rise and soar. Hey guys, if you like my video, you can click on the like and share button, and you can also subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss upon these types of videos. Let's come together and celebrate the magic of movies.